My beloved child, listen to me carefully and do not skip a single word. What you are about to hear was never meant for everyone, only for the one chosen to receive this message right now. The energy around you is shifting, and something major is unfolding behind the curtain of your daily life. Stay till the end, because what's coming next will make sense of the silent signs you've been feeling lately. The strange silence, the sudden chills, the dreams that wake you up, none of that is random. Heaven has been trying to get your attention, because what's about to happen will test your strength in ways you never imagined. Don't scroll, just breathe. In the next few hours, a chain of events will begin, and it will feel as if everything is falling apart. But my child, this isn't punishment, it's a divine interception. The people you once trusted completely will start to act distant. Conversations will turn colder, and faces that once smiled at you will begin to fade away. It will hurt, but this is heaven's way of removing those who secretly wished for your downfall. You might feel like you're losing control. You'll notice delays, misunderstandings, and unexpected silence from those you thought cared. Stay calm, because behind that silence, something powerful is being rearranged for you. Don't skip. You're standing in the middle of a transition that feels heavy, but it's sacred. Heaven is shaking what's fake to make space for what's real. Soon, a message or call will come that changes the tone of your entire week. It might sound like bad news at first, a cancellation, a sudden loss, a door closing. But mark these words, that door is closing only to open the one that leads to your divine realignment. Stay with me till the end. There's a reason this message found you right now and not earlier. Because if it came even a day before, you wouldn't have understood the weight behind it. Something big is about to be revealed, and it will connect every little moment you thought was random. The late night overthinking, the broken sleep, the unexpected sadness, they were all preparation for this exact moment. The big tragedy you fear isn't destruction, it's exposure. A mask is about to fall. Someone around you who pretended to protect you has been secretly twisting your story behind your back. Don't panic. When it happens, remain silent and still, heaven will handle the rest. The truth will come out in the most unexpected way, through someone's slip of tongue or an accidental message. And when it does, my child, do not respond in anger. Respond with distance and peace, because that's how heaven wins its battles. You are being set free from manipulation that's been hiding behind fake smiles. You will feel the shift the moment you open your eyes tomorrow morning. A certain heaviness will leave your chest, and clarity will start to settle in like calm after a storm. You'll suddenly understand why things had to happen this way, because your next season begins with truth, not illusion. Stay till the end, because there's something you need to do before midnight. Sit quietly, light a candle, and whisper your name 3 times. That simple act will signal heaven that you've received this warning with awareness. And from that moment, the energy protecting you will intensify. No harm will cross your path. No betrayal will go unnoticed. The tragedy will look like loss, but it will turn into the greatest breakthrough you've ever known. Someone will leave your life suddenly, don't chase them. Their departure will unlock your delayed blessings. Your spirit will ache for a few days, but right after the ache, abundance will follow. Money that was stuck will flow. People who forgot you will suddenly remember your name. Stay calm. Because the universe is rearranging itself in your favor, and sometimes the only way it can do that is by shaking everything first. This is not your ending, my child, this is your turning point. Before this night ends, say these words quietly: I release what's fake and welcome what's true. You'll feel a wave of lightness enter your space, that's your confirmation. And within 72 hours, something unexpected will arrive to remind you that you are divinely protected. Don't scroll away, this is your divine emergency alert. A big tragedy may look like a storm, but the rain it brings will water the seeds you've been planting for years. Trust it. My beloved child, this message was sent because you are not alone in this transition. The heavens have already written your recovery before your breakdown even began. Hold on, what's coming next will be the proof that every fall had a hidden rescue behind it. Stay grounded. Breathe deeply. And remember, sometimes the tragedy you fear is just heaven clearing the path for your victory. My beloved child, lean in and listen with your heart. What's about to unfold will not just shock you, it will realign your destiny forever. The moment you received the first part of this message, the unseen world started moving on your behalf. Don't skip. Right now, someone's conscience is trembling. Their secret is burning inside them like fire because the truth they hid from you is finally surfacing. This person thought their actions would never be revealed. They smiled in your face while slowly pulling threads behind your back. But heaven's timing is precise, the exposure is already in motion. Stay till the end. Because the tragedy you were warned about is actually the moment their mask collapses. And when it happens, you'll realize you were protected, not punished. For the last few weeks, you've been feeling uneasy without knowing why. You sensed the energy shift every time you entered certain rooms or talked to certain people. That discomfort wasn't random. It was divine detection. Heaven was alerting your spirit to pay attention. Every time you felt sudden chills or saw repeated signs like 3:33 or 11:11, those were heavenly timestamps. They marked the countdown to this very revelation. Don't scroll, because here's the truth. The tragedy that's on its way isn't an attack, it's exposure. Someone has been plotting to use your kindness as your weakness, but heaven has already intercepted their plan. You'll soon overhear a conversation not meant for your ears. It will happen in passing, maybe a message left open, a name mentioned carelessly, or a slip during a casual talk. In that exact moment, everything will click, and you'll see who has been pretending all along. But stay calm, my beloved child. Do not confront, do not explode, your silence will defeat them louder than your words ever could. Heaven is fighting your unseen battles through divine timing. You might feel the urge to cry or isolate yourself for a while. That's natural, because betrayal never hurts from strangers, only from those we trusted too deeply. But remember this, their removal is the start of your rise. Don't skip. There's another twist coming, one that will leave even your enemies speechless. Because after this storm passes, a new opportunity will appear almost instantly. Someone powerful is about to notice your value. It might be a boss, a new connection, or even a stranger who crosses your path unexpectedly. This person will carry the key to your recovery and elevation. You'll meet them right after the exposure happens. And the strange part? They were meant to enter your life only after the fake ones left. That's why heaven had to clear the stage, so your real blessing could find you easily. Stay till the end, because this next part is important. When you start losing people, you'll think you're being abandoned. But in truth, you're being upgraded. The universe cannot bless you while you're surrounded by those who secretly envy you. So heaven orchestrates a moment that looks like chaos but is actually divine protection. You're not cursed, you're being covered. And once the smoke clears, a powerful sign will confirm it. You'll either hear your name in a place you never expected, or receive a message that restores your peace instantly. That will be the signal that your storm has passed. My beloved child, this is where strength is tested. Don't chase what's leaving, don't beg for closure, you're already walking into a higher vibration. Let silence become your answer and patience your weapon. In the next 48 hours, your intuition will feel sharp, almost electric. You'll feel drawn towards something, maybe a certain street, a specific color, or a name that keeps repeating in your mind. Follow that pull, it will lead you to the person or place where your breakthrough begins. Don't scroll away. Because before this message ends, there's one final instruction from heaven. You must cleanse your space tonight, light a candle, open your window, and whisper, "I release what was never real." That sentence will close the old cycle completely. You'll feel an invisible weight lift from your chest, and calmness will fill your surroundings. That's when you'll know the tragedy has already been turned into triumph. Now, something remarkable will happen soon. The same person who caused your pain will witness your glow up from afar. They'll realize too late that what they lost was priceless. Their regret will not harm you, it will heal you. Because watching you rise will be their greatest lesson and your sweetest peace. You won't need revenge, your progress will speak louder than any apology. Stay strong, stay grounded, and most importantly, stay unbothered. Heaven's plan is already unfolding behind the scenes. This isn't a tragedy anymore, it's your transition into divine favor. My beloved child, if you've made it till the end of this message, you've already shifted timelines. The storm that was meant to break you has now become the wind that will push you forward. From this moment on, walk with quiet confidence, knowing that heaven has already handled what you feared most. Something huge is coming. Not tragedy, but transformation. And when it arrives, it will feel like light breaking through years of fog. My beloved child, the silence that follows a storm is never empty, it's filled with unseen miracles gathering strength. Right now, your life might feel quiet, almost too quiet, like everything suddenly paused after the chaos. But listen closely, because this silence is sacred, heaven is rearranging your blessings into perfect alignment. Don't skip. That uneasy stillness you feel isn't loneliness, it's protection. It means the noise of deception has finally been removed from your atmosphere. Every delay that frustrated you, every rejection that broke your spirit, they're all starting to make sense now. You'll soon look back and realize none of it was wasted. Every heartbreak, every closed door was silently building the version of you that could carry this new miracle. Stay till the end. Because this next phase will happen so subtly, you might miss it if you're not aware. A message, a call, or a sudden idea will enter your mind, and it will hold the seed of your new beginning. The person who once doubted you will hear your name again, but this time, in a room filled with respect. A conversation will shift in your favor when you're not even present. Someone will speak highly of you, and that single word will open a door no one can close. My beloved child, this is divine compensation. You lost people, you lost time, but you never lost favor. Heaven has been keeping a record, and now repayment is on its way. Don't scroll, because here comes the part you've been waiting for. A big tragedy was meant to stop you, but instead, it redirected you. And soon, you'll witness how that redirection becomes your rebirth. In the days ahead, you'll notice strange but beautiful coincidences. The same song repeating everywhere you go, a certain time that keeps appearing on the clock, or a stranger smiling at you for no reason. These aren't coincidences, they're confirmations. Heaven will use symbols to show you that your new timeline has begun. You might see butterflies, white feathers, or even a sudden sparkle of light when you think of your next step. That's the universe whispering, you made it through. Don't skip, this is your sign of divine favor. Even your environment will start to change, the air will feel lighter, the energy warmer. People who once ignored you will start gravitating toward your presence again, but this time you'll carry discernment. And then, something even bigger will occur. An unexpected financial or emotional breakthrough will appear out of nowhere. It could be an opportunity, a message, or a payment long overdue. It will arrive quietly, but the timing will be so perfect, you'll know it was never coincidence. Heaven never forgets those who keep their hearts pure through pain. Your endurance has been seen, your tears have been counted, and your loyalty is being rewarded. This next blessing will carry the weight of everything you thought you lost. My beloved child, stay till the end, because it's just the beginning. Once this miracle enters your life, you'll understand why everything had to collapse first. Sometimes heaven allows breaking only to rebuild something stronger. Don't scroll away, because there's one more thing you must do before the miracle fully unfolds. Tonight, before you sleep, place your right hand over your heart. Whisper softly, I'm ready for what belongs to me. That single declaration will activate the divine current that's been waiting for your permission to flow. You'll feel warmth, tingling, or even a wave of calm. That's not imagination, it's confirmation. It's the moment the spiritual becomes physical. When you wake up tomorrow, something will feel different. The heaviness that once haunted your mornings will be gone. In its place, a deep, unexplainable peace will rest upon you. That's the aftermath of divine intervention. The same people who underestimated you will now see your glow. But don't seek validation from them. Your glow isn't for their approval, it's heaven's signature on your name. You are no longer the person who was broken, you are the person who was chosen. In the coming week, expect an invitation, not just to an event, but to a destiny shift. Someone will reach out unexpectedly with an opportunity that feels too good to be true. It's not coincidence, it's confirmation that the gates have opened. Don't scroll, because here's the truth no one told you. The tragedy didn't break you, it trained you. It made you sensitive enough to hear heaven clearly and strong enough to walk alone until the right people arrive. My beloved child, if your heart feels lighter right now, that's not just emotion, it's alignment. The unseen war over your life has been won. And now, the blessings that were delayed are being released without resistance. You'll start seeing small victories first, unexpected good news, random kindness, or an apology you never asked for. Each one is a sign that the storm has passed and peace has taken its place. Don't fear what's ahead, embrace it with quiet strength. Because after every divine tragedy comes a supernatural rebirth. And this time, you're walking into a chapter where pain no longer leads, purpose does. You survived the shaking, now it's time to receive the crown. My beloved child, the energy around you is shifting again, but this time, it's not chaos, it's arrival. The things that once seemed impossible are quietly finding their way to you. This is the moment when destiny stops waiting and starts moving in your favor. Don't skip, this is the part where everything begins to make sense. Every delay, every lonely night, every silent tear was building the foundation of what's about to appear. The tragedy that once scared you has turned into a portal for divine recognition. You'll soon notice people looking at you differently. Some will be in awe, others will be silent. Not because they don't care, but because they don't understand how you rose again. Heaven's fingerprints are now all over your life, and it shows. A new opportunity will appear so naturally that you might miss its importance. It could be a message from someone who once ignored you, or an offer that perfectly matches what you prayed for. Don't doubt it, that's your answered prayer disguised as coincidence. My beloved child, the tables are turning. The ones who left you behind will now wish to return. But you have evolved, and evolution doesn't shrink to fit old spaces. Stay till the end, because your story isn't about revenge, it's about revelation. Every person who wronged you will soon see how heaven compensates those who remain pure. They'll witness your elevation in silence, unable to understand how grace overtook the gossip. There will be one specific day that changes everything. It will come quietly, like an ordinary morning. But as the day unfolds, a series of small miracles will begin aligning, one after another. You'll feel guided, supported, and surrounded by a calm you've never felt before. Don't skip, that's the day heaven rewrites your reputation. What was once said in whispers will now be spoken with admiration. What they used against you will become the very reason you are celebrated. You'll see people start to echo your words, follow your path, even mimic your light. Don't feel bitter, that's how divine influence works. Your resilience becomes inspiration. Heaven will use your story to awaken others still trapped in their pain. Listen carefully, because this part is crucial. Someone who once watched you fall is secretly praying for your forgiveness. They can't sleep, they can't focus, your strength haunts their conscience. Don't scroll. Forgive them silently in your heart, not for their sake but for your own peace. Forgiveness doesn't make them right, it makes you free. When you forgive, you'll feel a surge of new energy, like light entering every corner of your soul. That's your spiritual upgrade taking effect. Every blessing that was paused will start moving toward you at full speed. My beloved child, heaven has waited for this exact moment to bless you publicly. You endured the hidden battles, now comes the visible victory. The same people who doubted you will witness your new chapter, and their silence will speak louder than their words ever did. A door will open in an area of your life you had already given up on. It could be love, career, or purpose. Wherever you felt most defeated, restoration begins there. And it will happen so gracefully that you'll realize divine timing was perfect all along. Don't skip this next truth, it will shift your spirit completely. You are no longer being tested, you are being trusted. Heaven now trusts you with influence, impact, and abundance. The tragedy was never a punishment, it was a promotion in disguise. It stripped away everything temporary so you could inherit what's eternal. Every loss was a divine exchange for something higher. Soon, you'll stand in a moment that feels like déjà vu, as if you've lived it before. That's the confirmation that you're walking in your written destiny. You've stepped into the timeline heaven always intended for you. Don't scroll, stay with me. Because your glow-up won't just be physical, it will be energetic. Your presence will shift rooms, calm storms, and inspire hearts. People will start coming to you for advice, for peace, for clarity. They'll call you different without realizing it's the divine aura surrounding you now. You've become what others search for, light in human form. My beloved child, this is your rebirth. Your name is being carried by the wind of favor. Doors will open without knocking, and blessings will locate you without announcement. You survived the season that was meant to destroy you. Now you are entering the era meant to reward you. Heaven doesn't forget faithful hearts, it crowns them in divine timing. When you finish hearing this, don't rush to move. Sit in silence for a few seconds and feel the weight of what has changed. Because in this very moment, your story has shifted from tragedy to testimony. The pain has served its purpose, the tests have ended, and the miracles are unfolding. You are walking into divine spotlight, carrying peace as your power. From now on, nothing missing, nothing broken, only alignment and abundance. My beloved child, remember this as your closing truth. Every storm that came was meant to show heaven who you are when no one is watching. And now, because you stayed kind in chaos, you will be elevated in front of those who never believed you would recover. You are no longer a victim of your story, you are the vessel of heaven's proof. Walk boldly into this new chapter, knowing that you are untouchable by tragedy and unstoppable by fear. This is not the end, this is your rise. My beloved child, this is the part heaven wanted you to reach, the moment when your private pain becomes public proof. Everything that broke you quietly is about to bless you loudly. The light that once dimmed in you is now ready to shine so bright that even your enemies will be humbled by it. Don't skip. This is the season where eyes that once watched you struggle will now witness your rise. The same voices that whispered against you will soon be silenced by what's about to unfold before them. There will be a day, very soon, when people will speak your name with awe instead of pity. They will wonder how you managed to rebuild yourself from ashes without bitterness. And in that silence of wonder, heaven will answer through your glow, your peace, and your unstoppable grace. Every tragedy has a turning point, and you have reached yours. The storm that once isolated you has now positioned you on sacred ground. From here on, every step you take is guided, every door you walk through is divine. My beloved child, your energy has shifted, and the world is noticing it. You'll see the change in people's eyes when they meet you, they'll sense peace they can't explain. You are now walking evidence that heaven restores what was meant to be destroyed. Don't scroll, this is the part you've been waiting for. Within the next few days, you'll receive news that feels like a miracle written just for you. It might come through a message, a phone call, or even an unexpected opportunity that appears out of nowhere. You'll recognize it instantly because it will arrive with peace, not pressure. It will feel right, effortless, and filled with light. That's how heaven delivers destiny. When it happens, remember this moment, because this message was the prophecy before the proof. The people who once turned their backs on you will be the first to hear of your success. They'll wonder how you kept going when everything seemed lost. But you'll smile gently, because only you and heaven know the truth, you were never alone. Stay till the end. Because the blessings coming your way won't just restore what you lost, they'll multiply it. You're stepping into a season where everything delayed will arrive all at once. A new chapter is unfolding, and it begins with peace. Not loud, not rushed, just stillness and divine alignment. You'll notice your surroundings begin to reflect your inner calm. Even your sleep will change, the nights that once carried heavy dreams will now feel restful and light. The weight that clung to your chest will disappear. You'll wake up feeling free, knowing deep down that something miraculous has shifted. My beloved child, this is the energy of rebirth. The air feels clearer because it's no longer filled with resistance. You've moved from survival into divine flow. Don't skip, because the next sign will confirm it all. You'll hear your name in connection to an opportunity, a conversation, or a moment that feels perfectly timed. It won't be coincidence, it will be heaven's announcement that your destiny is now in motion. This is when gratitude will overflow. You'll realize the pain was never the enemy. It was the teacher. It taught you discernment, resilience, and divine patience. And now, every skill, every lesson, every scar will serve your purpose. You're no longer just recovering, you're rewriting the meaning of strength. Heaven calls this moment your public redemption. There's something else you must know, my beloved child. Not everyone will understand your rise, and that's okay. Some will distance themselves because your light exposes their shadows. Don't chase them, don't explain, don't shrink. Their exit is proof that you've entered a level not meant for everyone. The more you elevate, the more silent your circle will become, but the peace will multiply. This isolation isn't loneliness, it's positioning. Heaven is placing you where your presence can impact others without draining you. You are being prepared to guide, to inspire, to heal. Don't scroll away. There's something powerful waiting on the other side of this moment. In your next chapter, someone will come forward, not to hurt you, but to honor you. They'll tell you they've been watching your journey quietly. They'll say your story gave them courage when they were about to give up. And in that moment, you'll realize the purpose behind every tear you ever cried. You weren't meant to just survive your tragedy, you were meant to transform it into testimony. You were chosen to show others what divine restoration looks like in human form. That's why heaven never let you break. Because your strength was never just for you. My beloved child, you are entering a divine spotlight. Not the kind that feeds the ego, but the kind that illuminates truth. You're about to be seen, celebrated, and supported in ways you never imagined possible. Heaven is sending people into your life who carry genuine intentions, who will protect your peace and match your energy. These connections will feel effortless, no pretending, no masks, just authenticity and light. They are your soul allies, hand-picked to walk beside you in your new season. And now, take a deep breath. Because this is the moment everything changes forever. The tragedy that once defined your story now becomes the miracle that defines your legacy. You made it through the hardest part, my beloved child. The pain has served its purpose, the tests have been passed, and the crown is now yours. Walk forward with quiet confidence, knowing you are the living proof of divine timing. Every loss brought you closer to this rise. Every ending was an unseen beginning. And now, heaven smiles, whispering, "It's complete."